This the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Talks about niggas Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you.
Wall Street Pete, Crypto in Crypto. How is everyone doing this morning? The best crypto show, best crypto morning show in the world. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. We're having a little bit of the best token to come and get into in January 2024. My opinion, not financial advice. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the bell, all notification. As we come to you, we're going to talk about the DXY if you would like. Perhaps a little bit about Solana. We got some Solana news right here. This chart has been sitting here probably for about a month or two. I have not touched this or updated this. You can go back to the last Solana video. This is exactly how it's looked. Pretty interesting, right? We're going to talk about that this morning. We're going to talk about a lot of things. We're going to talk about the next best crypto asset in 2024. The altcoin, one of the shit coins, if you're interested in that. I don't talk much about them. And this morning, I'm going to actually talk a little bit about that. So if you can, hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification, become a subscriber today. 1.5K subscribers. I appreciate everyone so much. And speaking of Solana, right? Yo mama. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. It is breaking yesterday. Visa expands stablecoin settlement, right? So Solana right now, Visa, one of the biggest digital payment systems, is now choosing Solana as its digital payment system. So pretty exciting. They're trying to diversify, talking about flexibility. It's critical to serving the changing needs of global merchants in today's rapidly evolving commerce landscape. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how Solana does move forward, as it was downtime, having some issues, right? But now they're pretty exciting, talking about how they're going to be integrating and partnering with that. So here is some other bit of news, and we're going to let the cat out of the bag. What is the crypto asset Wall Street Pete is talking about before we break down the charts? Well, there were 20 billion transactions, 1,738 days for the first 10 billion, 100 days for the next 10 billion. Ring-a-ring-a-ding-ding, sign me up. That sounds wonderful. So you can see the growth. You can see the word of mouth, the FOMO, how quickly this does occur, right? That's pretty quick. 100 days coming in, all of a sudden, we're going to just double that. So it's pretty exciting to hear about the Hedera growing. Lots of things to talk about in there, as it is currently almost about hovering right below the 5-cent price, if you're interested in that sort of thing. And right out of the bag, there it is, Killer Whales. The show is coming January 2024. Altcoin Daily, obviously Aaron and his twin brother, they are running the show. I think it's exciting. I can't wait for it to happen. I think that once people understand, wait a minute, there's a show? I thought it was coming in the fall. That was my prediction. We were a little early. What else is new, right? As my predictions are always a little early. What is better than early? It prepares you. It's not financial advice, but hey, we prepare you ahead of time, right? We tell you what we think is going to happen, and when it does happen, it's just a little bit further down the road. You're like, oh shit, he actually did say that. It's pretty funny how many times that's happened. So what is the Killer Whales? Good morning to you. Have a great day. Have a wonderful week. Anthony is in the house. Rising Sun is in the house. Killer Whales show coming 2024. I'm pretty exciting. It says coming 2023. That's pretty hilarious, right? That's how old this is. But what they're going to do is talk about how basically it's up to you. Do you want your crypto to make it? You're going to pitch your idea. They're going to sit here and be the judges. Brought to you pretty much by the Shark Tank, sending you to crypto instead. They're going to be the judge. Is it allowed? Do they like the idea? Will they help you? And then basically probably a percentage of your money, which is going to suck. But hey, if you have a great idea and you're no one, this is an opportunity to be someone. So, hello, token. Pretty excited for that. Interesting news. Killer Whales Coin Market Cap, as I say that funky, Coin Market Cap launches Killer Whales reality show inspired by Shark Tank. So we just talked about that. You can now check it out on Coin Market Cap if you would like. So here we are checking it out, even falling a little bit more, but up on the year. If you pay attention, definitely to mention 165% on the year. So Bitcoin being just around the 50% area, this is up 165%. I talked about this much longer ago. We've got some charts and technical analysis if you're excited for that. Total crypto market cap is 1.05 trillion and trending towards the uppity up. We have El Hippo and we do have OMG as the 3% and trending down. We have LYO credit. Sounds like some of your credit that you may already know. Just joking. But have a wonderful day here, right? We have a wonderful day. We talk about crypto. If you're not enjoying what you do for a living, then, well, you're obviously working. So let's talk about this. Let's find out how we can stop working and start doing things we like for a living, things that make you money, things that make you smile while you're working, right? Reasons why you might want to go to work. I've never had any of them. I finally lived this way. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. I really keep saying that because I mean it. We're going to go into the crypto technical analysis. Restore, I don't know what's going on there, but here it is, the technical analysis for Bitcoin really quick. If you can see what's happening, getting a little bit of some bounce to the upside. I think it's a dead cat bounce. I don't think it's real. So I'm really taking this and treading very lightly. As you can see here, breaking through the trend, showing me, well, a couple daily candles. We are continuing to consolidate, but yet creating new lower lows. I'm not a fan of this, considering the drop of the liquidity grab of 25.1. So if you pay attention to this, 24,000 here. I see the bottom here, 24,000. Could that be the next price level that we find? I was the only YouTuber. If Hugh was here, he would tell you. Wall Street Pete was one of only YouTubers talking about 25,000 coming when we were trading 29.8, 28,000, right about here. Go back to the videos, check us out. Check out the channel. We're pretty on point. I said be careful to be a 25,000 order I'm filling. Obviously, we dollar cost average in, and now there is new prices coming, and perhaps this could be today. So we're going to definitely test this. The more times we test 25.1 is the more times and more of a chance that we're going to find 24,000 next support level. So say that 3 times fast. Let me know how you do. Wall Street Pete used to work on Wall Street, right? We're crazy over here for Wall Street. Fast Talk Money. Ever watch that show? I feel like that's when I feel like I'm hosting here. But the crypto side of things, right? We could do XMP. We could do the DXY. You just got to holler here. Let me know. Would you like to see the S&P? Would you like to go over the DXY? We could do that next. I want to talk about Solana. I want to talk about a few things, though. So I'm pretty excited for that. As you can see, this is where the 21.6 may occur for a flat on your face. But now and more, I'm looking at this. We could find ourselves flattening out somewhere around the 24,000. This could be the aftershock of this big fall and the next leg down, which would then ultimately start bringing us to another oversold zone. And what would happen? I do believe that October would start coming. And I think right around here in this area, we're going to really start finding Bitcoin to be a great purchase. So I'll tell you right now, I don't have the internet for this. I'll tell you right now, I'm pretty excited for this. Reload. Let's see if we get it. Okay, so I'm pretty excited for that. Now we're back to Solana. I hate when it does that, but I wanted to definitely get this reloaded. So as you can see here, it's pretty exciting to see this 24,000. I do believe once we, look at the shit we put on the bottom. Excuse me, the Frenchy French. It now loaded up. It was lagging. But here we are. We want to get to the oversold zone on my oscillator here on the bottom. It's very important. Excuse me. So if you can see here what's going on, we're going to come up, get a dead cat bounce to the top here, and then perhaps we either jump off from here up and we keep going. So I think Bitcoin will do that. Once we find this 25,000 retest, break down 24, I hope is the bottom, but don't be surprised if 21.6 really is the bottom. But I think that now that I'm redoing everything on the technical side, I think that you could see could get a double bottom here. See the double bottom comes down a little lower. That is what I'm thinking could happen. Come back here to the oversold zone, and that's where you see 24,000. Pretty much Bitcoin. So let's see what happens there with that. I'm pretty excited to see if that does occur. Looking at this right now, what were we just looking at before I just did all this stupid crap here? I feel like I screwed this up now, or this wasn't the Solana chart, but it is. Was it this one? There it is. We were on the wrong one. So getting to Solana, since we had some Solana news, I'll do some hello if you're interested. Solana right now, and I'll do the DXY and S&P next. If you look at Solana, we put this a long time ago, and each candle represents one day. So if you're looking at this chart, you can see what each candle is doing. You could definitely tell right here, support is being built in the last 6 or 7 days, probably the week at $19. It's pretty understood right there. You can even see back all the way from August, it's still showing that liquidity grab. And as I said, the more we touch, the more chances we're going to get that fall to come in. So right now, currently, support, a great buy. Dollar cost averaging would be about $14.95. I would not recommend stacking all your bags or going into that. But right now, we have a $25.51 circled. What this means particularly is I'm not going to take any pump serious at all until Solana starts pumping above and breaking above that price. So once I finish a daily candle above $25.50, this, my friends, is going to be a perfect bounce. What I think we'll find, and I've done this before, and you guys are going to love this. This is why technical analysis is the shit. We hit resistance there, so what I'll do is the growth was strong, so we went to about there. We have a couple measurements here, but if I do clone this measurement and I do find myself to come down here, and I don't know if we're going to keep falling because this is a pretty good spot here. Where would we go? It would be somewhere to the tip. We would finish right about there, the bottom of the last support level of 1880. And this is what you would see. You would see $34. This actually represents everything for the next price. So Solana breaks $25.50 on a daily. I'm actually expecting $34 to be my next resistance price. We're talking about $34.50. So big deal. I don't know if that matters to you. But I will tell you right now, that is definitely what I see here. We're not going to go crazy here, right? Do you see what I see? Oh, man, the holiday season will be here before you know it. We'll be talking about Halloween again, another season, another year in crypto. But head and shoulders inverted here. Right shoulder coming up. I see that. And if we keep testing that 34.57 enough, you're going to find yourself really breaking through. And Solana, this is where it explodes. So I want you to get the idea of once Solana is on the breakout and once everyone is getting excited, there's going to be a FOMO to even to $110. That's insane. So please hit the like. I already did. Did you? Don't be selfish. Press the like button. Viral video. Thank you so much for your support as usual. It seems like the same people are on every day. I never even met some of these people, and they're wonderful people, right? Beautiful people. That's a great song as well. But if you pay attention, I think it's ordinary people or beautiful people. But right here, 110, I do see a big significant growth. You can see this huge wick here. We're talking about Solana. I don't talk about it much. So pay attention definitely to mention what we're showing you here. It's very important. 15-minute video. We have 3 minutes left. So let's get to it. So the Dixie on a daily here. What do we see on the Dixie? Well, I did say I expect some type of resistance coming in on this support line here at the max line. So what could be occurring if you can tell we have to get support. I mean, resistance hardcore at the 105 area. If we don't get this at the 105 resistance, well, Bitcoin is going to die even further. So we'll pay attention to that as the DXY is breaking through my downslope resistance level here. As you can see, it's a daily for the DXY, and the dollar is growing rather stronger than I thought it would. So pay attention definitely to mention on what's happening here. But what I do like is that the daily stopped resistance perfectly, and now we're building support here. So I'm wondering, is this a quick support for a big spike? Because I've seen that happen. But then I sat here and I said, well, I'm not really sure the RSI level is showing a double top here. We should get some resistance finally. So that's what I think is occurring on the DXY. Not 100% sure until we see a few things moving. But just like the S&P, same kind of thing, we are definitely getting a double top. So the S&P traditional markets getting a double top. Currently right now, if you could tell, 4,580 is the magic price for the resistance level. The target was for 4,800. That's about the 4,800 level. Please hit the like button. It is very important to get the algorithm moving. We are not doing that. So once we break that 45.80 price here, you will find yourself coming back to the 48, most likely resistance for the S&P, but I don't see that happening right now. As you can see, we're at the top, and I do believe that we are a little overbought, so we are going to have to see some prices fall for the traditional markets. Don't be surprised coming into the rest of the week here, or perhaps the weekend. Looking at the other kind of altcoins here, does surprise me, right? A lot of different things, a lot of the altcoins are getting decimated, and then I pay attention to things like Cardano. Does seem to be rather finding support at the 24.7 cents price. Pay attention to that. Very, very big support. We need to continue to hold it. We could get a head and shoulders pattern, which would be an inverted head here. Pay attention to that. This could be the left shoulder coming in, and this is where the drop comes in all the way to 21.6 for Bitcoin. This is Cardano, but I'm explaining to you what could be happening. We could be getting an inverted head. I hope it doesn't go this low. I will be buying, obviously, accumulating more as much as I can, but I don't think we go this low, so pay attention. Obviously, the more we test the price, the more times, the more divots, the more days we do have prices touching this 24 low, we will have a chance of creating new lower lows. Now, as we are here coming up with a small pump, I don't particularly see one, so that's concerning to me. You can see right here my volatility, it's growing, getting strong on the daily, and I see actually a dead freaking candle. So it's concerning me a little bit. Even the RSI level, if you pay attention to Cardano on the RSI level, we're getting to this. So I'm not sure what's happening here. I want to go to the Bitcoin dominance, and that will sometimes tell the story. Bitcoin dominance is important, but you can see right now the Bitcoin dominance is continuing to show the trend of that downward spike. So we will finish this off with a big bounce to the upside, but that's not going to stop happening until it is done. So you can see what happened here. A very big bullish flag. Many of you know what that is from my channel, but this is definitely a beautiful textbook bullish flag. So I love it right there. Pay attention to what is happening. We are going to get a nice scarcity, a nice set of volume coming in. And what will happen is we will continue to form like a double bottom. This is the Bitcoin dominance, like you see here, how it happened. And it continued, and it just started heading up the exact, I don't know if you see this with the naked eye. I do. Exactly what I see here is this. What happens? You get a few times to the low. What is happening? That's exactly right here, mimicking these same two steps. I think you see it now. And the bullish flag was almost similar here into that same fashion. But here is a textbook breaking, falling wedge, bullish flag, however you want to call it. And as you can see here, it's only a matter of time before we either go a little bit lower, and then we get that huge bounce to the upside. So you must pay attention. October's coming. That's not changing, right? You're going to be dead. You're going to be alive. You're going to be doing whatever. October's coming. It's September 6th. In 3 weeks, we're going to be talking about a possibility of massive gains coming. Are you ready? I don't know. It's the 15-minute mark. We've been going live for over 17 minutes. My name is Wall Street Pete, sick though in crypto. Used to work in that crazy environment up there, the New York Mercantile Exchange. I miss the place so much. I hope you have a wonderful week. This was a tough video because not many people want to hear about new shit coins, altcoins, things like that. But I do think that's a very important one. I hope I'm not getting into a fight. My nose is very itchy. But my name is Wall Street Pete, sick though in crypto. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope the content was helpful. Didn't get any people really commenting in the comments, so I would have loved to have commented about your crypto asset. We do have Selner. I'm waiting for him to get on. We'll talk about MULN, and that's about it. So every subscriber, when you hit the like and subscribe button, I see that. When you comment, I see that. And also, more important, when you ask for a question and you say, hey, I'd like to hear more about Ethereum. Can you talk more about Ethereum? We see that. And guess what? We do it. Have a great day. Love you all. Peace in and peace out. We're out of here like Vladimir. And I'm not talking about Putin.